Hay una luz ahí bien potente. Empezamos a escuchar ruidos. Vean esto, vean eso. Hay una luz ahí bien potente. ¿Qué es eso? Vean eso, gente. Ay, no mames. No mames, no mames, no mames, no mames.
Okay, so it's not from another planet. And they don't even look like you think they look. So who's in charge of that?
Certainly about 15 years ago, I, like most people, thought that this must be from outer space. But I've long ago ceased to think that it is necessarily the only possible explanation. I think that there can probably very likely be other realities.
Where?
Here.
Around us now?
Yes.
On a different time scale, you mean?
So what did you, before you came to Congress, did you think aliens were real?
So I wouldn't call them aliens. I really like what Grush calls it. He says that they're interdimensional beings, and he's very specific
What
about
does that mean?
I think it means that they're not necessarily a biological entity from another planet per se.
Interesting.
Was that there's a declassified federal document. Anyone watching this interview can go find this document. It's on the FBI vault. Document 6751, it's a document from the 40s. It was written by a prominent member of academia, and it was submitted to the FBI. In this document, they make a case that entities are not space aliens, but that they're interdimensional or extra-dimensional entities that are crossing over from a plane known as the ethereal plane. Now, we know, as researchers of the New Age movement, we know that that is where the ascended masters are supposedly said to be on a high level. This ethereal plane is very popular, when you talk to people who astral project, people who channel, people who remote view, people who want to tap in or go on a trip, an ayahuasca trip, a DMT trip.
Ayahuasca, different trips, DMT, that does allow you to cross over, or allows a person to cross over into those dimensions.
We can take a video and look at whether or not there is an artificial artifact added to it or not. And in this case, we can definitively say, to a degree of scientific certainty, that this entity, this thing in the video, is there in the physical reality in which the Kenmore family is also there. Like, this is so critical because you can clearly see through the slots in the fence that there is a leg motion moving from the right to the left side of the screen. And clearly it is behind there. So this isn't just like a head floating in space. This is a head of that is somehow that does not have full opacity, that the opacity of the head of the shadow is only at about 33% opacity versus a normal shadow, which would be at 100% opacity, or an object in the screen, which is at 100%. And this isn't anything that you did. It's just what you were able to determine, that this shadow being, or this being in the shadows, possibly creating its own shadow or smoky filter or cloaking technique, is not only cloaking itself from the people there, but cloaking itself from the camera itself, in that it's minimizing our ability to identify pixels inside of that shadow.
Bye.